us unawares, did you? It's dead now. Whatever it was.
Little ones have been up to their old tricks again. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Who's this blue blood?
What do you reckon Mid's going to make next? Bigger...
Well, don't just stand there gawping. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Is that all?
Sid's going to find Cooker and finish the job.
All right, Uncle.
We shall. I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Sick him! Get him! Over here! This one. Get him. Go. This one. Sick. Over here! Over here! Get him! This one! This one! Get him! I can't see a thing.
Come, Clive! Let us turn back before we lose our way!
This one. This one. This Get him! This one! It's over! Sicker! This one! Go for it! Attack! Get him! That's better.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe. Have you lost your way already, my boy? The ruins mark the road to the inn.
Well, Clive, looks like we're gonna need an even bigger sword.
Over here!
Should have stayed in its shell.
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Yes. I expect that's why there's so many soldiers in town.
Who do you think those soldiers were in the inn? Friends of friends, I'd wager.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehere. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead's skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot. it.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in Camber that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Take him!
Try it.
Too slow. To me, please! Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
for your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive? What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't chip, won't crack. Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Cid. Cid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy. Anything I can interest you in? An excellent choice. My thanks. Fare you well.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Lighting, for Gilbert's sake!
Anything I can help? Allow me. My good man, we're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of
Well, we're best known for our baths.
Thank you. Oh,
No.
well.
What do you want?
I won't keep you long. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that...
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy. The owner's only a young sprig.
The Briar's Kiss.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience, believe you me.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Can I help you?
Yes, a long-standing pillar of your...
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Try the baths. That's what...
Thank you, Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Sweet incense! Wax candles!
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am.
I hope so. Do you know Rosina Dalamil?
And what business?
She was a close friend of mine.
Very well. Go to the bordello.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you'll like it. Get him! Over here!
Who are you working for?
He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent.
You know who I am. So what now?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina.
Yes. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Take a sniff. Have a taste.
The finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
So much for Rosina Delamil being a...
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. Sorry. Him. Whoever this Lubor truly is.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalimil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalimil.
The misfortune Dalimil finds herself in is of a crystalline nature. So do be discreet in your inquiries.
Master Lubor has high expectations of you. Don't disappoint him.
Excuse me.
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups, and us common folk have... And it isn't as if we can buy them on the... There's cartloads of crystal coming out of Drake's Fang every day. Meanwhile, we're all having to get by with half-spent shards. Someone's suffering.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what.
Just a question.
Well, we're a stone's throw from the soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal, and the shipments need the men on the rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so?
A word of advice, traveller. You see pots like this around town, you leave them alone. Unlike where you come from, fresh water's in short supply around these parts. We store what little rainwater we get in these pots for... well...
A deposit.
Light meat and dark,
Kneaded to a
fresh from the
silken
grill,
softness,
get it while it's hot.
like eating a cloud with a crust.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier?
I'm not...
Ugh, then be off with you.
You have...
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than... No, just leave.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
The most fragrant herbs and
My
spices.
carpets have pride of place in Castle Dasmond.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
Some out-of-towners picked a fight with a guard I heard. Cracked skulls at them.
It's you. What do you want?
I'm looking for my pal.
The gentleman who was with you?
Thank you.
Will this suffice?
By the sands.
One of the many treasures in my collection.
All right, but not... What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain where you're giving...
Bait, my boy. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I had no luck, of course. It's but my uncharacteristic indiscretion. They took me aside and said they could procure the...
So the pearl was you...
I thought they'd ask for more. A small price to pay. But enough about my little...
That the supply of crystals has dried up. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard... I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoned...
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then. Just as you arranged. And put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! It just goes to show, one should never... I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
Let me treat you. I need to drink.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of Kupka's trough is when they want to lord it over us.
This river runs all the way to the southern seas. They used to load the crystal onto barges and sail. To the villages downstream.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake!
The gate is closed by order of Lord Kupka. Any attempt to gain passage...
Good day, my lord. Go with Gilbert.
You've spoken with Lord Ferda, then? He certainly knows a thing or two, eh?
Weights and puts!
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
It would make
The finest fabrics! Fresh
The misfortune Dalamel finds herself in is of a crystalline nature. So do be discreet in your reply.
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could...
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Sick 'em! This one. Over here! Go for it! It's not over yet, Uncle.
Good! I'm just getting warmed up.
This one. Get him. Over here. Sick him. Over here. This one.
Well, how'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage.
Greybeard, you were magnificent. Such a shame you didn't have more of an...
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's... I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and well...
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely... Until you two came along. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
Well, Clive, you held up your end. To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of them, and those left behind, have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the...
Oh, dear.
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron...
No, thank you.
Double the... Ugh!
Here. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to you. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Cid.
Omia Lostelan. Tu Isakelis.
I'm trusting you, Cid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
You wish to talk? I'm honored. Ours is a blessed corner of the Velcroy. At least they did. So, how very fitting. Of course, there's simply no other way. You and I... What? Alas. Still... Best of luck.
I've never even forged a butter knife before. Perhaps Forge Master...
I wouldn't put it past him.
Oh, wait, sorry. I'm Sava, Master Luber's soon-to-be former apprentice if I don't pass it. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies... I don't suppose you have any...
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask.
I could give... I know how...
Good question. And then there's this little riddle.
The way I see it, we need information.
You're right now. There's plenty of folk in Dalamil who... There's the butcher. All right, I'll talk to...
All right.
Let's hope this...
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
Get it, boy!
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Yes,
Take a
very
sniff,
much
good sir.
been transformed.
Welcome, sir.
A question. I need to know what makes a...
You a blacksmith or something?
something.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my...
So a knife that stays sharp.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't chip, won't crack, no matter how...
The baths are, closed for scrubbing. Please bear with me.
All those years of toil...
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. On second thought, perhaps you are
That depends on...
I'd have you save my business. The baths. I've no doubt... But I can't go and investigate for fear I'm bound...
All right.
Wonderfully, these but my...
I'll be asking for you again, my sweet.
Then see that you stay a little longer next time.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal greens.
I named my price. If you can't pay it, that's your problem.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of cook's trough is what they want to do.
I need to drink. You're going to drink my pockets.
So, is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpets have
Kneaded to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
In all my years tending the baths, I've never known anything like this to happen. Please, find out what's gone wrong.
Silver platters!
Hanging lantern!
Ah, they've opened
the gate!
Lubor was true to his word.
Back to the Fang now, at least.
Yeah, but...
What is it?
Sorry.
Hunter?
I have a question.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Your knife snaps every time you use it. You'll be spending...
Thank you.
Full business, eh?
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Weights and pots! The most fragrant herbs
The finest fabrics! Fresh from
So, you learn anything?
Only that a blade should be durable.
All the cook said was too heavy and...
So we're no better off than we're perhaps... Look, that can't be right. No.
No doubt you're right. I have to make a start.
Agreed.
Right. Trouble is, it's meaning someone.
Is there no one else you can turn to?
The other, a merchant. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
No use calling Ambrosia now.
It would make a fine.
Fresh
Juiciest
bread, warm
meat.
from the oven.
Here, have a taste.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Sweet incense. What candle?
We should get going soon.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang.
Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is current. Dhalmekia and Waloed are allies, and as you've seen, but no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait. If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. I've lost one Cid already.
I don't plan on dying.
Well, so long as you're...
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Press on. Don't tell me you put down roots.
What the hell are those things?
Something awful's taken up residence in the springs. You'll turn back if you know what's good for you.
By the flames. That explains the heat. Get him! Get him! Over here! Get him! Out of the frying pan. Over here! It's over. Too slow. Over here! Get up, my boy! There you go! Sick 'em! Over here! All yours, Torgal! Get him! This one! Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
This is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpets.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Kneaded to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
Made from the stoutest stone.
There he is. The man who saved... I was hoping we'd be seeing you. The baths grow more bearable by the moment.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this.
Not what I expected, that...
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough all... Right. It's high time I got back to work. It's just as well I sent you to the terraces in my stead. It sounds...
The, scrubbing is almost finished. We appreciate your patience.
Light meat and dark. Fresh from the... It would make the finest fabrics.
Guess we're all ready. Any luck?
Well, I asked her, but...
If you're looking to make a knife that will... They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, but adamantite ore is unique to Ash.
And it's beyond...
Unique to Ash? Are there any materials unique to Dalimil?
What are you getting at?
You said the Lubor trained you to work, but he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone. Folk first settled Dalimil to get at her mineral deposits. And if you know the trick, it can...
Bloody hell! I don't suppose you know the trick.
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
Limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly. So, do you crush it up, or just throw it in the furnace?
This is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpets have...
Take a sniff, good sir.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
Plates and pots!
Hanging lanterns! Keep...
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang.
Are you looking for something in particular?
My thanks. Anything else I can take off your hands? Thank you for your custom.
We should get going soon.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
Well, this is no good.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Out of the heat.
The men of the rock were carting off our crystals from us?
I wasn't sure how much but I hope this is enough.
You are one. You and that merchant both. She's got quite a gift for teaching. Now, time. A knife forged from the very...
It's a fine-looking blade.
That sounds like my cue.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think... What do I... It's sharp, and it's heavy. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but it looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, Grok.
And I was so certain I had it.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little... Next question. How much do you think I would charge?
Well, I would say...
And... the butcher? The hunt. Dalimil is home to humble traders. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is... I'd say you're worth keeping around. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. What would you...
I'd do what I always do. If it was for the butcher, I'd make... For the hunter, for the cook, light. And for the nobleman...
There goes a master.
It looks like congratulations are in...
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalimil had meaning. I had...
You've passed your test.
And when I do, I'll craft you. Thank you, Clive. I honestly don't think I could have done it without all your help.
I hear you and the Master are working together now. Glad to have you on board.
You wish to talk? I'm honored. Farewell now.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Here, have a taste.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Sweet incense.
We should get going soon.
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can press on.
How do? Trader, are you? Seeking your fortune down in the golden sands of Dalamil? From mercantile stock myself, as happens. Never guess.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the Vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the Twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know. Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then. Go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.